We're here on the range of Bay Hill where the pros are preparing for the Arnold Palmer Invitational, brought to you by MasterCard. And right now, Martin is with one of the game's up-and-coming stars. Martin.
I certainly am. Harris English, welcome to the School of Golf show. Bulldog, great to have you on the set. Just want to read a little bit about Harris English. She's 22 years old. I was 22. It's about 100 years ago, but never mind. He averaged, get this, 319 yards per drive last season on the Nationwide Tour. And he actually won on the Nationwide Tour as an amateur. Just before we started, I said, is this good being at Bay Hill? He said, oh, yes, very good. I said, what were you doing this time last year? And you said...
Sitting in class about right now.
You prefer this, do you?
For sure, for sure.
All right.
This is much better.
Well, let's get to the nitty-gritty. 319 yards. I mean, other than the fact you're big and you're strong and you're about 50 years younger than me, let's have some of these secrets. Let's see you hit one right away.
Okay.
Let's blister one out there, young man. You've hit a few balls to one, and you generally told me you play a slight fade, if anything.
I do. I don't like seeing the ball going left.
Don't like to see it go left, like a lot of tour pros. I think those people at the other end of the range could be in danger. Would you like that one?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, no, I think it was very good. Now, we were talking a little bit before we started, and you said if you were going to fade one, probably you might tee it on this side of the tee.
Right.
Towards the right. What's that all about?
It just kind of gives me more fairway to work with. I like to start the ball usually left side of the fairway, right edge of the rough, and then try to work it back towards the middle. And I think teeing it up towards the right side of the tee marker kind of gives me more of an angle to work the ball with.
I certainly... Do you look down the left side then? That's where you look?
I do.
Let's see you hit another one. I mean, I think that a lot of the... If a player can hit the ball far enough, which obviously young English certainly can, playing a slight fade is a slightly safer shot. But I'm interested in how you can hit it so far. I want another 20 yards, please. So let's see you bash another one right there. And then we can tell me what you've done since 6 years of age to learn to hit this ball so far. Oh my, I'm glad I'm not a golf ball and you're hitting me. Do you have any thoughts on why? Did you always hit it far? I know your father was a big influence on you. Did he teach you to hit it hard first and then hit it straight?
Yeah, just growing up in South Georgia, I mean, I always tried to hit it as hard as I could. And that's what all my teachers growing up told me is try to hit it hard now and work on controlling it later. And I always grew up, playing all sports, so I was always fast-paced, and I just loved it hard.
Yeah, I think that's interesting that you played all sports. I mean, that definitely goes a long way towards speed. Most of our viewers are like me. We're golf junkies, so we'd like a sort of a thought or two on what you and your teachers do work on with your golf swing in the hope that we might hit it a bit farther. What do you do with your grip and your setup, Harris? What are your thoughts on that? Your checkpoints?
I always kind of set up on my right foot to get my ball position. I want it off my left heel, so I always do that in every swing, and try to set up a little bit behind it, because with the driver, you're definitely swinging up on it.
Yeah, so you said you like to tee the ball high and hit up, which definitely maximizes distance. You've actually got some long tees there. How about backswing? What would be... Go ahead and hit one for me, please.
Well, definitely what we've been working on lately is keeping it low and slow on the way back, because if you have a good takeaway, it really helps everything stay in sync, and you can really get your timing down to hit as far as you can. And that's what I've been working on lately with my teacher. And
well, let's see that nice takeaway you were talking about. Oh, that was beautiful. Beautiful balance at the end. I noticed in that particular swing, you had sort of like a little rehearsed, little waggle. Is that something you take to the golf course with you?
I'm probably going to do it this week. I started a little bit last week with driving, and kind of got away from the routines I've been doing. So I've been working on that these past couple days, and I'll probably take it to the course just to make sure I stay low and slow on the way back.
Low and slow, so you've got the right foot. How about something going through? Do you have any thought with squeezing the club with the left hand or holding the face up or anything like that that stops it turning left off the highway?
Not really. I mean, my swing, I just don't like seeing the ball go left. I rarely hit hooks. So I feel like I can aim down the left side and just hit it as hard as I can, and the ball's not going to go left.
Well, then I have to ask you this one, being an interviewer. You rarely hit hooks. You don't like hitting hooks. What do you do when you have to hit it right to left?
Usually par fives. I'll usually tee it up a little higher and aim more down the right side and try to draw it to get a little more distance. I mean,
let's see how you do that.
Okay.
And I know this wouldn't be your sort of go-to shot. I understand that. But there's going to be holes where you have to. So talk us through a draw, please, Harry.
Well, I definitely will tee it higher. This is pretty good height right here. I might move the ball a little up in my stance, get a little more behind it. Definitely aim a little more towards the right side of the fairway.
Looking down the right side, of course. Well, I think now you've carried those people at the end of the range. So obviously you can hit that right to left shot. So it's tee it higher, look down the right side. Anything different with the hands and arms?
Definitely let my hands release a little more.
Yeah. Sort of let the almost, I mean, some people talk about shaking hands here. Is that anything you've ever
Right. I just try to finish a little higher with my right hand. Instead of with a fade, I finish real low.
Well, I think that's interesting. To hit the draw, you'd finish higher. To hit the fade, you'd finish lower. Any particular things you would do on the range as you warm up this week on Tuesday, Wednesday of a tournament, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of a tournament?
Definitely, I'll put a stick in front of my ball and try to work some shots around it. Definitely starting the ball for me a little left of the stick and have it fade back.
I think that's huge. So you could put a stick right here and practice starting it left most of the time.
Right.
Okay, well, let's hit one more.
One more.
And then you're going to be ready, I hope, to meet Mr. Palmer on Sunday night. That would definitely be a treat, wouldn't it?
That'll be a huge treat.
Okay, here we go. The hard fade down the left, the 72nd hole at the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Harris English on the tee, needs 4 to win. And you have ripped it right down the middle. Harris, what a pleasure. Good luck this year. Thank you for coming on the show. I'm going to send this over to Holly Saunders right now because she has a very special guest.
Thank you, Martin. I'm joined by tournament host and golf legend Arnold Palmer. And Arnie, it's going to be another great week, isn't it?
Oh,